What if I told you that the very act of aging isn't what's stealing your eyesight? Not the candles on your birthday cake, not the number on your driver's license, but something far more silent, far more dangerous, a type of slow inflammation that creeps behind your eyes, one that doesn't hurt, doesn't sting, but quietly damages the nerves that connect your retina to your brain. I've been a neurologist for over 30 years. I've looked into the eyes of thousands of seniors, some sharp, some fading. And I'll tell you this, most of the vision loss I see isn't due to age, it's due to what you're not eating. Tiny seeds, yes, seeds, can either protect your brain and vision or leave you vulnerable to degeneration, confusion, and blindness. And yet, no one tells you this. Why? Because there's no profit in pumpkin seeds, no prescription for sunflower, just nutrition, just truth. Have you noticed your vision changing lately? Are you relying more on glasses or squinting at your phone? Let me know in the comments below. Just type 1 if your eyesight has changed recently, or 0 if it still feels clear. And if this message speaks to you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, because today we're exposing 7 powerful seeds that could quietly rescue your eyes, one spoonful at a time. Number 1, the silent inflammation that blinds you while you sleep. Let me ask you something a little personal. Have you ever woken up in the morning and your eyes felt dry, itchy, or blurry, even though you slept just fine? That's not just being tired, that's not just getting old, that's the symptoms. That's your brain telling you, quietly, subtly, that something is wrong. And most seniors ignore it. Here's the truth. Your retina, the part of your eye that lets you see clearly, is an extension of your brain. It's made of the same type of nerve tissue. And just like your brain, it needs protection from something dangerous. Inflammation. Not the kind that swells or hurts, but the kind that builds up slowly in the background. The kind you do not see, but it sees you. This silent inflammation can destroy the sensitive blood vessels and nerves behind your eyes. And that damage, it happens while you sleep. Studies published by Harvard Medical School show that low-grade inflammation is one of the leading causes of macular degeneration, especially in people over the age of 60. This explains why some people start seeing cloudy shapes, why colors begin to fade, why faces lose detail, and why night driving becomes scary. And the worst part, by the time your vision starts to blur, much of the damage is already done. But there is hope, because this kind of inflammation doesn't need a pill. It needs nutrients. It needs support. It needs what I call smart seeds. The tiny things like sunflower seeds, chia, flax, and saffron, they do not just help you see better, they help your retina heal better. But no one tells seniors this. No one teaches them that what they eat affects their eyes just as much as it affects their heart. Let me say that again. What you eat affects your eyes just as much as it affects your heart. So I have a question for you. Have you ever changed your diet just for your vision? Comment below yes if you've tried, or never if no one ever told you how. And if this message is helping you understand your own body a little more, please like this video and stay with me, because the next part may surprise you even more. Number 2. The vision industry won't tell you this. Let me ask you something honest. When was the last time your eye doctor asked what you eat? When was the last time they told you that 1 tablespoon of chia seeds could protect your retina more than a prescription pill? Chances are, never. And I'll tell you why. Because there's no money in chia seeds, no billion-dollar campaign for pumpkin seeds, no monthly subscription box for sunflower. But there is a multi-billion-dollar vision industry built on your confusion, your fear, and your silence. For over 30 years, I've watched it happen. I've seen good people, hardworking seniors, come into my clinic with worsening eyesight. They're scared, And they've done everything right. The pills, the glasses, the surgeries, but no one ever told them about nutrition. No one told them their eye was part of their brain, that the optic nerve, the macula, and the retina are all neurologically connected and need specific nutrients to survive. Instead, what do we hear? You're just getting old. Here's another stronger lens. Try these drops. But that's not healthcare, that's maintenance. And you deserve more than maintenance. You deserve restoration. Because here's the truth. According to a 2023 study from the New York Times Health section, seniors who consumed omega-3 rich seeds daily reduced their risk of developing macular degeneration by nearly 28% within 12 weeks. That's not a theory. That's a number backed by science. And yet, almost no one hears about it. Why? Because nature isn't profitable, but it is powerful. You deserve to know what you're missing, not just from your eyes, but from the conversation. So tell me, have you ever been told by a doctor to eat seeds for your vision? If yes, comment, yes, and I was surprised. If not, comment, no, no one ever told me. And if this message gave you clarity, even just a little, please like this video and stay tuned, because the next seed on the list is more powerful than most medications. Number 3, seed power, the 3 nutrients your eyes are starving for. Let's stop right here, because before we go further, you need to know what your eyes are begging for. You see, the human eye is one of the most metabolically active organs in your entire body. It uses more oxygen and blood flow per ounce than your heart. Think about that. Your retina, the size of a postage stamp, needs constant fuel to convert light into images. But it cannot run on empty. There are 3 critical nutrients that your eyes are quietly starving for. And missing just one of them is enough to set off a slow-motion collapse of your visual system. The first one, omega-3 fatty acids, especially ALA and GLA. These anti-inflammatory fats nourish your retina and support the tiny blood vessels that keep it alive. They reduce dry eyes, they calm inflammation, and they stabilize the lipid layer of your tear film. The second, zinc. This mineral is like a delivery truck for vitamin A. It carries the vitamin from your liver to your retina, where it produces melanin, your eye's built-in sunblock. Without enough zinc, your retina becomes defenseless against blue light, UV damage, and age-related thinning. And the third, lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants are only found in certain seeds and vegetables, and they are absorbed directly by the macula. Once inside, they act like internal sunglasses, filtering out harmful rays and protecting your central vision. But here's the problem. According to a national nutrition survey published in USA Today, over 78% of Americans over the age of 60 are deficient in one or more of these nutrients, and no one is talking about it. That's like driving across the country with no oil in the engine and wondering why the car won't make it. But the fix? It's shockingly simple. Just 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed contains nearly 1.6 grams of ALA omega-3. Just 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds gives you nearly 2.5 milligrams of zinc. And just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain natural lutein with fiber and hydration support on top. It's like giving your eyes armor in the form of food. Yet every day, most seniors eat toast and coffee and send their eyes into battle with no defense. So I ask you, have you ever thought about feeding your eyes the same way you feed your heart? If so, tell me in the comments, which of these 3 nutrients do you think your body needs most right now? And if you're not sure, stay with me, because the next part will show you the most common mistake seniors make that dries out their eyes and speeds up vision loss without them even knowing. Number 4. Mistake number 1. Believing dry eyes are harmless. Let me tell you something I hear too often in my clinic. Doctor, my eyes just feel a little dry. It's nothing serious. But here's what I've learned in over 3 decades of practice. Dry eyes are never just dry eyes. They're a warning. They're your body whispering that something deeper is wrong, long before vision loss begins. See, dry eyes happen when your tear film, that thin layer of moisture that coats and protects your eyes, starts breaking down. And for seniors, this breakdown is almost always tied to inflammation and missing nutrients. When that film weakens, your eye loses its first line of defense. It dries out. It becomes irritated. It struggles to focus. And slowly, it starts to scar. One of my patients, Barbara, age 72, told me she stopped watching TV in the evenings because her eyes burned too much. She thought it was the screen. But after a short conversation, we discovered she wasn't getting any omega-3s, none from her meals, and she hated fish. So we made one small change. We added 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed to her morning oatmeal. That's it. Within 2 weeks, she said the burning had reduced. Within a month, she was watching her shows again with comfort. And when we scanned her eyes, the lipid layer in her tear film had improved. No drops, no drugs, just food. This is the power of giving your body what it's missing. Dry eyes are not harmless. They are the first crack in a fragile wall. Ignore it, and the damage goes deeper. So I want to ask you, have you ever brushed off dry eyes as just a small annoyance? If yes, comment, I ignored it. If no, comment, I paid attention. And if this story reminded you of someone, a parent, a spouse, a friend, send them this video. It could be the reminder they need before things get worse. Stay with me, because in the next part, we uncover an even more dangerous silent change happening in your eyes, and why most people never catch it in time. Number 5. Mistake number 2. Ignoring the retina's silent breakdown. You know what's scarier than blurry vision? Clear vision that suddenly disappears. And it doesn't happen all at once. It happens quietly, layer by layer, deep inside your retina, while everything on the outside still seems normal. That's what I call the silent breakdown. And sadly, it's the second biggest mistake I see seniors make, ignoring small signs because they think it's just age. Let me explain. Your retina is made up of millions of light-sensitive cells. These cells take the image you see and send it through the optic's nerve to your brain. But over time, without the right nutrients and protection, these cells begin to die. Not dramatically, not painfully, but silently. And it starts with something very subtle. Maybe you struggle to see in low light. Maybe you notice faces losing clarity. Maybe straight lines start looking a little bent. One of my patients, James, was a 74-year-old retired electrician. He came to me when he began seeing shadows across his reading book, like little clouds drifting in front of his eyes. His eye exams were normal. His glasses were up to date. But when we ran a scan of his retina, it showed signs of early macular thinning, a warning sign of degeneration. James wasn't eating anything with lutein, zeaxanthin, or saffron, so we added 1 saffron capsule per day, standardized to 20 milligrams of pure extract. Within 6 weeks, he reported less distortion. By his 3-month checkup, he said reading was no longer stressful. That's what happens when you feed your retina before it gives up. So if you've ever noticed mild distortion, cloudy spots, or sensitivity to light, please don't wait until it gets worse. Your retina doesn't heal like a scratch on your skin. It needs active support daily. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at someone's face and struggled to see their eyes? If yes, comment, I've noticed it. If no, comment, not yet. And remember, prevention is always easier than repair. The next part will show you a dangerous belief many seniors have, that glasses are the answer to everything. Spoiler, they're not. Number 6, mistake number 3, thinking glasses will save you. Let's talk about something almost every senior believes, that stronger glasses will fix their vision. Now, don't get me wrong, glasses are helpful. They magnify, sharpen, and assist your eyes when they're tired or strained. But here's the truth no one tells you. Glasses are like a crutch. They help you walk, yes, but they don't heal your legs. In the same way, glasses help you see, but they do nothing to address what's happening inside your eyes. They don't reduce inflammation. They don't nourish your retina. They don't protect your optic nerve. And they certainly don't reverse damage. Here's what I've seen for years. A patient comes in every 12 months. Vision gets worse. They get stronger glasses. Then next year, worse again. Stronger prescription. Then again. Until the day comes when no glasses are strong enough anymore. That's when the panic sets in. That's when people realize they've been managing decline, not preventing it. Let me tell you about Mrs. Ellis, 77 years old. She had 5 different pairs of glasses, one for driving, one for reading, one for watching TV, and yet she was still frustrated. Her eyes constantly burned. Straight lines looked wavy. She told me, "Doctor, even with all these glasses, I can't see like I used to." So we asked one question. What's going on inside your body? We ran a nutrient panel. Her omega-3 levels were critically low. Her zinc was deficient. No lutein, no GLA, no support for the nerve or the retina. We didn't change her glasses. We changed her diet. Within 60 days of adding flaxseed, saffron, and hemp hearts, she came back with tears in her eyes. Not dry ones, but real tears of relief. Because for the first time in years, she could read her recipe book without swapping glasses 5 times. You see, food can do what glasses can't. Food rebuilds the foundation. So let me ask you, how many pairs of glasses do you own right now? Comment the number below, and if you're ready to heal from the inside, not just the surface. Stay with me, because in the next part, I'll show you how to build a daily eye ritual that protects your brain, your sight, and your peace of mind. Number 7, your daily ritual. How to nourish your eyes naturally. Let me ask you something simple. What is the first thing you give your eyes every morning? For most seniors I meet, it's a harsh burst of light from a phone, followed by coffee, followed by sugar, and maybe a pill or two. That's not nourishment, that's overload. But your eyes don't need stimulation first thing. They need support. They need gentle, targeted, consistent fuel. And the good news? You can build that support into a daily ritual so simple you won't even think twice. Here's how I help my patients design a morning routine that feeds the eyes and the brain. Step 1. Before coffee, drink 1 glass of warm water with a tiny pinch of turmeric or a squeeze of lemon. This helps flush out overnight inflammation and hydrates the optic nerve. Step 2. Add 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia to your oatmeal or smoothie. This gives you natural omega-3s, fiber, and plant-based lutein, the fuel your retina needs to rebuild. Step 3. Take your saffron capsule with breakfast. Make sure it's standardized, 20 milligrams, verified by lab testing. Saffron works best when taken with fat, so combine it with eggs, yogurt, or avocado. Step 4. Snack on pumpkin or sunflower seeds in the afternoon. Even just 1 handful can give you the zinc and vitamin E your eyes need to defend against oxidative stress. And last, make it meaningful. Create a moment. Play your favorite music. Look out the window. Take 3 deep breaths and tell yourself, I'm not just surviving, I'm rebuilding. That's how healing begins, because healing isn't loud. It's quiet, like a seed sprouting underground before it ever breaks through the surface. So I want to hear from you. What's the first thing your eyes see in the morning? Comment below. If you want to change it, you can start tomorrow. Just 5 minutes. just a few seeds. And if you've already tried one of these rituals, tell us how it made you feel, because your story might inspire someone else to protect their vision before it's too late. Number 8, before you lose more than your vision. I've spent 3 decades studying the human brain. And do you know what still surprises me? How easily people give up on their vision, as if losing it was just part of the deal. But let me tell you something, from one human to another. Your eyesight is not just about seeing. It's about recognizing your grandchild's smile. It's about reading a birthday card without squinting. It's about standing on your porch, watching the sunset, and knowing you're still here, still present, still alive. When seniors lose their vision, they often lose more than just eyesight. They lose independence. They lose confidence. They lose the ability to navigate their world with dignity. But here's what no one tells you. That path is not set in stone. You can fight back, gently, consistently, wisely, with food, with knowledge, with tiny choices that add up to massive change. A spoonful of flax, a capsule of saffron, a new morning ritual. This isn't about reversing time. It's about respecting time, using what you have left, fully, bravely, beautifully. So if you're still watching, I want you to do something bold, not loud, not dramatic, just bold. Take back the first 5 minutes of your morning tomorrow. Replace the mindless scroll with mindful nourishment, because your eyes are still fighting for you. Isn't it time you fought for them too? Let me ask you one last question. If you could protect just one moment of clear vision, just one, what would it be? Write it below. That answer might just be your reason to start. And if you found even one small seed of truth in this video, like it, share it, and subscribe, because this isn't just about vision, it's about seeing life again, clearly. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you, truly, because it means you care, not just about what you see, but about how you live. You are not helpless, you are not too late, and you are not alone. Your brain, your vision, your life, they are still yours. And just a few seeds a day can keep it that way. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. 1 teaspoon of change every morning, that is where the healing starts. And if you're ready to take the next step, I've prepared something special for you. There's one fruit, yes, one simple fruit, that has been shown to brighten vision, support lens clarity, and even reduce cataract risk in seniors. It's sweet, it's natural, and it's probably already in your kitchen. Click on the next video right here. Eat this fruit daily to make your eyes bright and cataract free. Let's keep going. Your eyes are worth it, and so are you.